Hey, Evan from Midway Nissan here, this time doing a quick walk around of a 2023 Nissan Armada SL. Starting from the front of the Nissan Armada SL, this is a brand new 2023 model year. The SL is the entry level for the Nissan Armada, but it does come with loads of different features, including of course LED headlights, daytime running lights, fog lights, and high beams. You'll note this one is in the showroom, so it won't be able to remote start it today like normal. This vehicle does of course come with Nissan's intelligent around view monitor, with the camera built into the Nissan emblem there. You do also have the radar sensor in this black panel right down below in the lower grille, and you'll note the parking sensors built into the grille as well as the front bumper, fog lights right in there as well. In these Armada models, they do also come standard with 20-inch aluminum alloy wheels, Nissan's 400 horsepower Endurance V8, which is 5.6 liters. The vehicle does also have built into the side mirrors of the vehicle LED illuminated side indicators, side steps built in from the factory. Built into the two front door handles, you of course do have key proximity for locking and unlocking. Built into the key, you do have a remote starter, as well as unlock, lock, and the power liftgate button. This is based on Nissan's Titan platform, so it is a body-on-frame SUV. You do have loads of room in here. This one being the SL, it does come with the 2 rows of bench seats, which would make it an 8-seater vehicle. It does tow, being based on the Titan frame, about 8,500 pounds, and you do have your hitch and wiring harness, which is class 4, right underneath the cover back there, right next to the parking sensors on each side. And you'll notice as soon as you put the vehicle into reverse, it does also prop up with a line directly in the center in the case you wanted to line it up for your towing. You'll note now for 2023, they have updated since the previous generation of the vehicle with the Armada badging in rear, as well as the full LED taillights and indicators, different taillight design as well. The vehicle does of course have your backup camera, and if I show you on the inside, a couple of neat features. In the case you needed any extra storage down below in the rear, you do have a little bit of extra space. So you've lifted this up, easily enough room for jumper cables, small blankets, or anything along those lines. You do have 8 tie-down points in the rear versus 4 in most of our other vehicles. These seats are power folding, so in the case you needed to raise up the rear seats or lower them down, you do have the toggles to do so right here. On the back of this side with the 12-volt socket, you do of course have the ability to charge any devices. Rear passengers also have buttons to adjust the seats, and then right there, because it's with the second row folded all the way back, it didn't quite fold down all the way. Even though this is a power lift gate, you do have the option to open and close it manually, and it will not interfere with the electronic struts of the vehicle, which is a kind of nice feature. Going around into the rear of the vehicle, you will see there is loads and loads of space in the back of the Armada. Tinted glass on all the rear windows from the factory. Inside here, you do have the Bose sound system coming as standard. Power windows, which all 4 are automatic with 1 touch up, 1 touch down. Bottle holders built into the doors. If I come on the inside here, Nissan has also put acoustic glass built into the 2 front windows as well as the windshield. You do have your HVAC controls for all the rear passengers in the vehicle, so in the case they wanted to change the temperature coming out of their own vents, which are coming from underneath both of the front seats, and then are up on the roof, front and rear in the vehicle. The vehicle also does have your built-in pockets in the back of the 2 front seats. This being the entry-level model, it does not come with the DVD player built in, but if you do get the Platinum or even the Midnight Edition, it does come with even more features. These seats are really easy to fold, and I'll show you in just a moment, but you also do have 2 quite large cup holders, and these seats do recline quite far back in the case you wanted to make utilization of that. You'll note the handles to recline the seats are just right here, and then you can go as far back as this, as far forward as this, which is an almost upright position. In the case you wanted to load anybody into the back row of seats, you just pull the handle, slides and folds the seats in one motion. You'll see you do have your latch points down there, and then the rear seats do also have folding headrests that slide up from there, and then your buttons to operate the position of those seats from the very rear row as well. These Armadas are the biggest SUV that Nissan sells currently. They do also come as standard, like I mentioned, in addition to the Bose sound system, with the Nissan 360 safety suite of features, which is also going to include your blind spot monitoring, lane departure warning, forward and rear emergency braking, lane departure intervention, as well as your Nissan Pro Pilot Assist for the partial self-driving on the highway. This one, of course, has independent adaptive cruise control, so in the case you wanted to operate that separately, you can. You do have your heated steering wheel and heated seats, buttons to operate the power doors built right there. And then, of course, you do have your switchable 4x4 system coming as standard in the vehicles with your low-range gearbox as well. The vehicle does have a interior mounted from the factory brake control switch for the trailer, as well as your anti-sway control, USB Type-C and Type-A, and underneath this panel you do have a wireless phone charger and an additional 12-volt port. The vehicle does, of course, have heated front seats and lots of different controls for your 3 zones of climate control. It does, in addition to that, of course, have Nissan's 12-inch touchscreen display where you can load Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Apple CarPlay is wireless. You do have the navigation system built in, and you can see here right now it's showing on the left side you have the map, but then if you operate your audio controls, my apologies, you can have that shown on the separate side. That way you have a dual functionality working like the function of 2 screens, which is very neat. The vehicle, of course, does have your garage door openers through HomeLink built into the rear view mirror. You do have your sunglasses holder, power sunroof coming as standard as well, and your SOS button in the case you ever needed the emergency systems or roadside assistance. Illuminated vanity mirror coming standard. The vehicle does come with leather and wood trim, even in this entry-level model that you see here. Very, very well equipped. And you do have, I'm not sure if it'll let me do it without fully starting the vehicle, the camera system, which will give you the aerial view of the vehicle. Right now, because the vehicle is in park, it's showing you the front camera, and then to the right, it's giving you the surround view, which shows you we are in the showroom right now. Something interesting about the Bose sound system in the vehicle, in addition to having the acoustic glass, it does also have full functionality for what is effectively audio cancellation, just like you'd have with this pair of surround sound headphones that also have noise cancellation built in with the vehicle to kind of cancel out some of the road noise. All the touch points do also have soft folding for almost everything. Then you do see you have the LED accent lighting throughout, even in the entry-level model like this. Very large glove box with 2 zones that is, of course, lockable. These vehicles are absolute beasts. Nissan sells this vehicle as the Patrol in other parts of the world, and they are very well known for their capable off-roading abilities. They do also come standard in this entry-level model with the gray roof rails that you see on the top of the vehicle, and then now with the headlights, daytime running lights, and fog lights illuminated. You can see they do have quite an aggressive and modern styling in the vehicles. As always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can always see the brochure for the vehicle we looked at today down in the video description, and feel free in the comments section if you have any comments to make to let me know. Till then, bye for now. See you on the next one.